Okay. So for any um any webinars that they might do, like the team or S1 himself, he's gonna ask you to create a webinar. So what you're gonna do is, I'm sorry, you're gonna log in to his Zoom on the website. I'm not exactly sure how to do it on the app. If you know how to do it, then perfect. But I just find that the website is easier to navigate. So yeah, you just go here on the side to webinars. Then we go ahead and schedule a webinar. I already created the one that's for tomorrow, but I'm gonna go ahead and do another example. Um, where did it go? Here you're gonna put the topic, whatever topic he wants, anything. So for example, I don't know. Right now I'm just gonna put example because it is an example that I'm showing you. Here you add any little subscription, like a sentence or two, maybe what to grab the clients, the audience's attention a little bit more. Then we go ahead and you put the dates. Let's say it's gonna be tomorrow. The one for tomorrow is at 8:30, so let's put it for 8:30. Duration, we usually leave it at 1 hour. And registration is required. It was like to have registration required so we can get the database of the people that registered for the webinar. Everything else, you basically leave it the same. And then alternative hosts, if there's other hosts that are going to host this webinar with you, then you'd go ahead and add their email address here. And you go ahead and you schedule it. And there's a lot of little things that can be done here, but the most basic ones, I guess, that I'll go over with you is invitation. In invitations here, you can edit the registration settings, editing what you want to include in the registration, depending on the type of webinar. So for example, the first name and the email address is required when you register. But we like to add the last name, and then anything else that maybe you want to add, maybe you want to add the phone number. So we go ahead and you add a phone number, make sure to press these two check marks. Um, yeah, just anything really. If maybe we're doing something that's for foreign nationals, then maybe you want to add the country or the region that they're in, just to know if maybe they're coming from Colombia, if it's someone from Argentina, if it's someone from Spain, I don't know. Then we're gonna go ahead and press save all, and it will be saved. We'll see it in a little bit. Now, email settings here, you can kind of just kind of create an email. This is already done. Panelist invite, invitation email to panelists. There's a confirmation email. Once they register, there's also reminder emails, and then follow-up emails for the people who attended, and then follow-up emails for the people who didn't attend. You can go ahead and edit that. Um, the waiting room, I'm not really sure. Now, branding. Branding is another one that I've used. So for example, I don't know, like the webinar wallpaper, you can go ahead and edit that. Well, I've mostly done it for the registration page. So if you want to add a banner, like for example, maybe like Esteban's logo or Two Home Group's logo or Realty One Group Evolution, you can go ahead and put that as a banner. You could also put it as just a logo at the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's where it comes up. There's also themes. I think this is, you can change the colors exactly of the registration website once you go in, because you know how Zoom is just like kind of like white and blue. Here you can change the colors maybe to like black and gold, which are the office's colors, or um etc. So yeah, those are the things that I've honestly used the most. Here if there's any polls or quizzes that that maybe he wants to be more advanced and use them in the future, you can go ahead and create those. Um, and yeah, that's basically it, to be honest, of what I've usually used in the past. And yeah, like I said here, we go over here, and now we're going to see the registration link. And it's going to be asking for a first name, last name, the email address, now the country or region. You can put whatever country you're coming from and the phone number. Let me go back really quick because I forgot to show you. So for the registration, okay, for the registration, um, over here in questions, um, so you're selecting these, and by selecting this, it's what's gonna come up on this page. But then you see these little stars are for what's required. So maybe we want to put country region, but we don't require them to tell us because maybe they might not feel comfortable telling us or whatever. We can go ahead and take that off. Or maybe we don't want to require their phone number. Um, Maybe, it's optional. So you can go ahead and do that as well. And then also I didn't do this. Um, Forgot what it was. Oh, right. There's custom questions. So if you want to add a custom question like, oh, how'd you hear about us? So, and you can add a multiple choice, or you can add a multiple choice question, or you can add a text entry question where they have to type in their response. Um, there's different types. You see, there's a short answer, there's a single answer. Um, and then there's multiple answers where you can put in the multiple answers. Yeah, so this would be a multiple choice, but then they would only be able to choose one. And then this would be a multiple choice, but they'd be able to choose multiple, not only one. So yeah, that's it.